Good morning, everybody. I think it's August the 4th, Wednesday, August the 4th, and we've woken up to a really glorious day. Let me just show you what's behind me. Absolutely beautiful. You would have seen in yesterday's video, right at the end, that unexpectedly we had 12 kayakers paddle in. We thought they were coming in a water taxi. No, they came in under their own steam. A lovely bunch of students who are doing an outdoor adventure diploma at Wintec. Really charming. So this morning, I think I'll check with Julie. We've got some ranger duties to do just to make sure that everything's fresh for them. And then we're going to head off and explore the island. Good morning, Julie. Morena. So what's happening at the moment?
Well, bit of work, doing all my work on my phone, because that's the way tech works, thank goodness. But dawned a glorious day, donned the high vis. We have our beautiful Wintec students who we are loving. Already had a lovely chat with them, and we've already had an invitation for fish curry tonight. That sounds amazing to me.
That's as long as they catch the fish.
They've got to catch the fish. They are going out to catch the fish. But glorious day. We'll check out more storm damage. We'll check out a bit more of the plastic stuff. We'll do our ablutions, mahi. But I've just got a little bit of work that needs to be done. And then I think we're going to be off on this beautiful day. What do you think?
Absolutely. Okay. Time to go and clean the ablution blocks. It's a gorgeous day. Hopefully they're catching our dinner and we'll clean their bathroom. So it's about 10 to 11 in the morning, and Julie and I have finished our cleaning duties for the morning. We'll go back and do a bit more cleaning this afternoon, but our guests are currently out catching our dinner, we hope, so we'll just leave them to that. We may see them around the corner at the bay. We're currently beachcombing, and Julie just made the observation, which is really interesting. We're at the southern end of the island, and whilst it seems really isolated here, we need to always remember that directly behind me is the highly populated Whangapuroa Peninsula. I mean, I don't know how many people live in the Whangapuroa. A lot. There's many of them. Used to be a campground, and now many of them are jumping in cars and ferries and transporting themselves to the CBD or all over Auckland to work. So we've been doing our beach combing, and in fact what we decided to do was to see if we can walk all the way around the island. The tide's fully out, so we've managed to climb and scrabble and sit on our bums and slide, but unfortunately we appear to have got to a point of no return, and I think we can go no further. It's just it's just a bit dangerous. So in fact Julie's right behind me. What do you think, Julie? Yeah, too far. Never mind. It's been a fantastic adventure. There's been lots of rock pools. The water is crystal clear. It's amazing. It's remarkable. Very little rubbish, which is fantastic. We brought a big bag, and in fact we have had to get our bag out to take the rubbish away with us. But yeah, really exciting and enjoyable scrabble around the rocks, Julie.
Amazing scrabble around the rocks. Lots of shuffling on one's bottom.
Yeah.
But you know what? We are not fragile. We are robust people.
We are.
It's a shame. If we did strip off, we could just do that. Would be okay.
I think it's time to put a stop to this. And action.
looks a little different from yesterday, Bridget.
Yes, for sure.
Calm, calm, calm.
We've been here for, I think today's our 4th day. You've talked a lot about predator-free. What does that mean?
Oh, well, that's a good question, actually. So it's a little bit, does what it says on the tin. We need to rid our beautiful islands and our mainland areas of predators, rats, stoats, possums, weasels. They are introduced, they just go after our native species and they completely munt them. They had 85 million years to not have to worry about those things. So this is a perfect example of a predator-free island. There are about 47 out there in the Hauriki Gulf Marine Park, but this little island's a little doozy because it never had rats, stoats, possums, weasels. Unbelievably, given it was a farm, first farmed by Māori and then Europeans, didn't have any feral cats. So quite surprising. So it's a perfect spot to be a little Kiwi creche. We'll talk about that later.
Current situation. We're up the Kiwi track and we've made a half-hearted attempt, in truth, for over 2 nights to see Kiwi. No luck. So tonight we have got a cup of tea each. We've got a red torch that we've borrowed and we're determined to see them. So we've come up the path and we're just going to sit here very quietly and let them come to us. Oh, so I can hear them. So we might just turn the camera off and just sit in the dark and wait for them. Okay. Fingers crossed.